And we are live. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, guys. It's showtime.
It's showtime. So we are so excited, and we want to welcome you to our first episode of Spicy Love.
Spicy! Woohoo! I brought the spice.
Yeah, hey, we both brought the spice. But tell them.
Minus the burn.
Awesome about this?
Minus the burn, right?
Yes. And what do we mean by minus the burn?
Well, you know, a lot of people feel that love or have experienced love and getting burned. And we're not about that. We are about creating love that's warm and fuzzy and feels great. And to do that, we have opened up the opportunity for a single to work with us and to have you guys also play Matchmaker. So, Michelle, thank you for inviting me to this incredible idea. Please share with everybody what we're up to and what they can expect and how they can participate.
Yeah, I think, you know what, Carm, before we do that, maybe we should tell them a little bit about us and why we're qualified to be able to be here as matchmakers. So why don't you take the reins on this one?
Oh my, well, for those who know me, who are streaming live on our pages, I'm Carmelia Ray, a celebrity matchmaker. I've been in the dating industry since 1992. I've had a television show, reality TV show that's gone 4 seasons called Mom vs. Matchmaker. And in my everyday life, even during quarantine, I focus 100% on helping clients find love, making introductions, and date coaching. So, oops. While we're going live, I should turn off my phone. Rule number 101. So there you go. All right. I'm going to silence my phone. And that's me. What about you, my dear?
So, hi, everyone. You guys are seeing us on multiple pages. So my name is Michelle G. I am a matchmaker and relationship expert. I've been in the industry now for 7 years. Prior to that, I was a U.S. Marine, and I served 13 years in the service, working on interpersonal communications, interpersonal skills, and lots of really cool stuff. And 100% of the time, like Carm, I dedicate myself to helping singles find and keep love. One of the reasons that Carm and I are here together today is because we wanted to bring some love and magic and let you guys know that even though we're experiencing this on a global level, love doesn't stop. You know what I mean? This is an opportunity to be able to try something new, get out of your comfort zone. And guess what? We are all in this together. So here's 100%. What you can expect from us today. Today, we're going to introduce one of our bachelorettes, and you guys who are watching are going to have an opportunity to ask her questions, right? So it's our bachelorette. You want to share with us what her name is, Carm?
Yes, bachelorette number 1, our launch bachelorette. Her name is Kimberly. And we are going to interview Kimberly and introduce her. Actually, we can introduce her now. Just like the Love is Blind show, you are not going to see her photo right away. And Kimberly may or may not reveal herself. So it just depends on the mood. We will see. It's that kind of show. All right. Kimberly, are you there?
Hi, Carmelia and Michelle. I'm so excited to be here. I want some of that fuzzy, warm love.
Yay! Okay, Kimberly wants that fuzzy, warm love. All right, so Michelle, I'll let you take it away, and I'm going to try to answer questions as we go along because we are encouraging you guys to ask questions to Kimberly as well to apply. If Kimberly sounds like a kind of woman you want to date, well, guess what? We're the matchmakers that are going to make it happen. We're going to make love happen during lockdown. So go ahead, Michelle.
Love and magic.
Love and magic. Well, you sound fantastic, Kimberly. Is it okay if I call you Kim, or do you like Kimberly?
I prefer Kimberly.
Okay, Kimberly, no problem. I wanted to ask. So, Kimberly, why don't you begin by telling me what your age is, where are you located, and a fun fact about you?
Okay, so I am 41 years old, and I live in the Etobicoke area, just in the west side of Toronto. And one unique, cool thing about myself is I have a parrot named Coco, who's 15 years old. Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah.
Does the parrot talk?
That is the question that I get asked all the time. And yes, she does. So anytime you're cooking up a meal, she'll ask you to come here and give you some food, give her some food. She's always very chatty and active. So you might even hear her in the background while we're chatting right now.
I actually hear her. Her name is Coco, right?
Yeah, Coco.
Okay, that's great.
Oh my God, that's so cool. A parrot. I do not grow up with birds or animals, so it sounds like you're a pet lover.
I am definitely a pet lover, and you can always tell what kind of man that you're dating and how he interacts with your pets.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes. So he has to be a pet lover for sure.
And by the way, audience, for those of you who are chiming in, if you have a question for our single, we are going to be asking questions, but we want you to play Matchmaker. So this is your opportunity to ask our single anything that you want to know about her so that she can participate and you guys can help us help Kimberly find love. So Michelle asked your age. I'm going to ask you some physical traits because this is important. We don't know what you look like yet.
Yes.
But how would you describe yourself? Let's start with height. We never ask a woman's weight, and we did ask your age. So how tall are you, Kimberly? And ideally, tell us about the height, like how you feel about that in a partner.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Because this is an important one for me. So I'm 5'9". So for me, height is really important. I do enjoy wearing my heels, and I do like to, have someone that is my height or taller. And I have long blonde hair, and I'm slim. I run. So, which reminds me, I need to get out there for my 8K run in the next couple days.
What color are your eyes?
Oh, I have green eyes.
Okay.
Green eyes. They look glitter in the sunshine.
Ooh. Green eyes that glitter. All right.
Green eyes that glitter. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Michelle.
So I guess, Kimberly, I hear you that you're athletic, you're an animal lover, you're 41 years old. And I got to go there because, one of the things that I know that most singles get asked is, why are you still single?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I get that asked a lot. And I think the thing is that I really want to find someone that's compatible with me. And the older that I got, the more I'm more clear about what I'm looking for. And so, just having the opportunity to date around now can give me the opportunity to narrow in on really what it is that I'm looking for. So yeah, just having fun dating right now.
Great. I'm going to ask a question. How important is religion? Is that a factor to you? Can you comment on that, both from yourself and from a partner?
Yeah, religion's important. I think mostly the men that I mostly connect with are, they're not super religious, but they're more spiritual.
Got
it. I think that's probably about it with that.
And Kimberly, what are you doing during COVID? Tell us about your work. I mean, a lot of people can relate to others based on what you do. So can you share with everyone what you do?
Yeah, so I'm an entrepreneur and I have my own business where I go out into the community, into retirement homes and long-term care homes all over the GTA in Toronto, and I teach them to paint. And I teach seniors to paint and people with special needs. And so recently, with all of this happening, I've actually had to, they've closed their doors to any visitors and vendors coming into the seniors' residences. So we've had to close the doors, and then those seniors are missing their art program. So I started to create an online business, which launched about 3 weeks ago. And now I'm teaching the classes online over Zoom.
Wow, that's so interesting. So you get to help seniors paint. And what are the benefits of that? And why is that important to you? Why does that light you up?
Yeah, it lights me up. I have a couple games or a couple passions that I have in life. And one of them is that, nobody's ever felt that they always feel like a sense of belonging. And that's really something that comes out in everything that I do, especially with my painting classes. And I've also been doing that with the online classes as well. And then I opened up classes to family and friends because of everything that people are dealing with right now. There really is a need for people to connect and come together. And here is an opportunity for us to create a fun, memory and experience together by coming together online. So we're just engaged more and we're happy.
Amazing. So I have, there is a Mitchell that says, hi, Kimberly. Mitchell, do you have a question for our single? By the way, this is meant to be interactive. So if you're here on our stream, we are interviewing the lovely single bachelorette, Kimberly. If you have a question for Kimberly that you'd like to know, if you can match her with a friend or yourself, let us know.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Michelle, I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, I love it. So, something that's really interesting that you talked about is height. And I know Carm would love to jump in on this conversation because one of the things that we as matchmakers always hear is height can be a deal breaker, right? You have someone like me, and I'm just going to share this transparency. Like when I met my husband was the shortest man I've ever dated, right? I'm 5 feet and I've always dated guys that are 6'1" and 6'2". And now looking back on it, I'm like, did I really need to date a guy that tall? Or was it that I just was like accustomed or thought that that was what I needed, right? But someone like yourself who's 5'9", that is definitely, as a matchmaker, we can understand why height is so important to you. What would you say to women who height is kind of one of those things where they're like, no, he has to be this tall, but they themselves are not that tall? I'm kind of curious to hear your perspective as a dater, Kimberly, and I'd love to hear, Carm, what you tell clients when they say, okay, this is like a hard no for me.
And by the way, Kimberly did say, even though she's 5'9", she's totally open to dating a man her height. So that would be the same as a woman who's 5'2" or 5'3", like myself, would be open to dating somebody their own height. I think that's very realistic. So, Kimberly.
Yeah, I think it's important, and I think it's all just a personal preference. I mean, I think there's a lot of trends right now where the female's a lot taller than the male. It's just what you're comfortable with and what you like. And I think that's just a personal preference with everyone. I think that the trend that I do see though is the taller woman with like a shorter man that's happening out there as well. And I tried that on in my past relationship, and then it just didn't work for me. Like I really liked having someone who's taller than me, like can wrap your arms around you and you can wear those heels, and it just makes me stand up proud. So that's my personal preference.
So, Kimberly, there's a question by a gentleman named Mitchell that says, would Kimberly live 6 months a year in Los Angeles? Also, I am 5'11". Is that okay?
Ooh. I like it.
Wow. We are making that. It's getting spicy
warm,
in here.
Kimberly. It's warm in LA.
It is warm in LA. I got to ask Mitchell what the temperature is right now in LA.
Yeah, I mean, right now, let's go.
As soon as it's clear to go, we can go. Okay, so the answer is that's a real question. Would you really live 6 months a year in Los Angeles?
I think that's definitely a possibility. I wouldn't be close to it. Now that I've started my online business, I can see that I'm reaching more people in different, different places. So it's nice to be able to have your own online business. And really my goal would be to actually transition to having my own online business. That's been one of my goals. And to be able to live, I don't even want to say the laptop lifestyle, live the cell phone lifestyle, and just be able to live anywhere. And I'd love to be able to travel. So that would work for me.
That's great. Okay, I have a question for Kimberly. Kimberly, what does your ideal relationship look like? What would that look like for you in terms of partnership?
Oh, partnership. Well, and what it would look like to me, it's like someone who just has your back. If you need something, they're there. There's not even a concern of whether or not they're going to be there for you. They, pick up the phone. They're like, what do you need? There's just this trust between you two, and there's this love, and I always imagine myself what it would look like, and what he would look like, and I could just feel his arms around me, and we're cooking dinner, and it's just love and magic, like you ladies said, right? And there's this comfort, but then, he's very, successful and maybe gives back to his community in a way. So there's this appreciation for what each other does as well. That's just there. Like it's between the two of us. You can just feel it. Yeah.
And what would be a deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker for me would be somebody who, well, actually not somebody, but I think right now at this point, I'm interested in having a family. And so I think someone who is not wanting to have a family would definitely be a deal breaker. Of course, I'm not interested in, someone who smokes. And I really do prefer someone who's ambitious and, a little bit more of a go-getter, because that's the type of personality I am, so that we can like create these really fun, exciting things to do with our life. So that would be important. And a deal breaker would also be someone who like sits around and like just wants to watch Netflix all day. But I really just like...
Yeah, that's just a waste of time.
I just want to be, I want to be out there creating my life, like going traveling, and just like experiencing life together.
That is so beautiful. I have to ask, do you have a vision board made, Kimberly, with your ideal relationship?
I do.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
tell us we were on your vision board. Were we?
Yeah, sure, right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, the number one thing on my goals is to have a healthy and happy family, a big family. And then there's a picture. Yeah.
Oh,
that's so great. And Coco.
And Coco there, yes.
And Coco.
For all of you watching that are listening to Kimberly, we would love if you have a friend or know someone who would be a great match for her. You can go ahead and apply online, and we will put the link in the comments as well. Meanwhile, if you have any questions for Kimberly, please type them in. We'd love to be able to share them. But I think in the meantime, what I'd love to do is I kind of would like to do a little bit of a challenge, if you will, with Kimberly. And that is, why don't we do a little bit of truth or dare?
Oh,
okay, let's do it.
And by the way, folks, Kimberly has no idea what's happening. She's volunteered, and God bless her heart. She is so much fun. So we're just going to see how fun and cheeky she is.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, truth or dare. And for all of you watching, if you guys want to give Kimberly a truth or dare, you're more than welcome to. Just let's keep it PG-13. We don't want to get kicked off of Facebook or anywhere, okay? So let's keep it PG, guys. All right, so my first truth or dare to you, Kimberly.
I'm going to say truth.
Truth. Is it true that you're not the kind of girl who doesn't like sex on the first date or is not okay with sex on the first date?
Yeah, it's true. I'm not okay with it on the first date.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Would you care to share a little bit more why and why that's really important value for you in dating?
Well, considering where we're at right now, there's no meeting people anyways, which is really great. But what I'm noticing too is just being able to date and converse with men online and doing, our FaceTime video chats, you're really getting to know them more. And I think that's something that, people are so excited to meet someone that they jump into things without really getting to know the person. So I think it gives you that opportunity to really get to know the person and before you go through that step in your relationship.
Wow, I love that. And there's a big debate in the community, Karma, I'm sure you've heard it, of like, if sex happens on the first date, does that really ruin a relationship for the long term? And I think the COVID-19 is putting us in that ground where we can really kind of begin to debate that question. Does it matter whether or not we have sex on the first date? Will it make or break a relationship? And there's like different people who have different opinions. I'm curious to hear yours, Carm, since we're on the topic.
Anybody there are really no rules per se. Having said that, anybody who's interested in a long-term serious relationship, as a professional matchmaker, we strongly advise to wait to have sex with a partner or potential partner until you've had an emotional connection or you've had an opportunity to really see if you are in alignment. Now, for some people, if their physical needs or their personality, and they place a high importance on that physical connection. There are some people, they say statistically, certain people, even in the millennial generation, use sex as a metric to whether or not they want to date. So they'll have sex first and then date later, because if there's not a physical connection, what's the point? So to each their own. I just think that if you're going to have sex with someone, you got to be okay that you don't ever see them again. So don't be disappointed. Ow! Oops. My sorry, my stand wasn't working. Don't be disappointed. That's the rule of thumb. If you're okay with having sex with somebody and not being called again, go ahead. But that is a likely outcome of what could happen if you have sex too soon.
I totally agree with that. And I'm on the same page. I think for all of you watching, I know that things are moving a lot faster. We talked about this the other day, how relationships are accelerating. And Kim, I'd like to hear, since you're getting to know men more online, are you finding that in those deeper connections, deeper conversations, men are being more vulnerable and more open? Is that what you're experiencing, or are you experiencing something different?
Yeah, you know what I'm really experiencing is that everybody has this like common thing to talk about. And there is these guys coming in to say, like, asking you, like, how are you doing? Or they're sharing vulnerably, like, hey, I'm really today. So there's this like kind of like connection. And because there isn't a lot of things to keep us, quote unquote, I'm too busy or busy, we're spending more time talking to each other. So like you could have a call for a little bit longer this time because you're really getting to know them a lot more. It's easy to have a conversation in the first couple of minutes and then, okay, bye. And then we'll talk tomorrow, but you're really spending some more really good time to get to know each other. So you get into like a little bit deeper conversations, I think.
Amazing. So we do have people here, singles. If you are watching, you are more than welcome to ask him a question. And we are going to move along now to the next section. What are we working on now? Oh, I can't hear you. I think you're on mute, my dear. Oh,
I said it's your turn to be truth or dare for Kimberly.
Oh,
unless someone in the audience wants to give a truth or dare to her.
Yeah, anybody want to give a truth or dare?
Oh, Mitch, where are you?
Oh, here, I have a truth or dare question. Truth. Do you like horror movies or not? I don't know why this is important, but for some reason it is. Horror movies, yes or no?
Probably a no. Really no. I'm a very active person personally, so it's very seldom that you can get me down and like sit me down for 2.5 hours to watch a movie. So if it's something that I'm sitting down to watch, it's not usually a horror movie.
Okay. I'm an absolute no to horror movies, by the way. Michelle?
I'm a yes to horror movies.
Oh,
I do like them.
No,
I was obsessed with the Blair Witch for a while.
I'm out. I'm out the front door. If I hear as eerie sound like Jason, I'm gone.
Yeah, gone.
I'm gone. All right. Well, we don't have any questions, so.
All right. So I thought that then this would be a really great time for us to play a game, Kimberly. Why don't we play a game?
I don't know. By the way,
I'm all about games.
Kimberly, are you ready? How are you feeling? Are you feeling like you want to stay anonymous? Are you feeling like you want to show your face?
Sure, we can put the cam on. No problem.
All right, truther, I dare you to turn your camera on.
Okay.
All right. Woo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the big reveal.
Are you ready? Ready?
There you are! Hi. Oh my goodness. There's the blonde hair, green-eyed, entrepreneurial lady. Hello.
Thank you for the lovely introduction.
Oh my goodness. There you have it, folks. This is the lovely Kimberly. We are taking applications. You can apply online to the Spicy Love Show to let us know if you'd like to match with Kimberly or give us her match. So we're going to move on to the next part of our show, and we are going to play a little game.
Oh, boy.
All right. So here are the rules. And for all of you watching, you guys can participate. You can put answers in the comments and help Kimberly. Okay, so here's the deal. It's called the logo game. So the rules are really simple. I'm going to hold, Carm, can you time 15 seconds on your phone? I love how we're working virtually. We're all kind of making this
We can
work.
do this.
But this is the new normal, guys. The new normal.
Yeah.
The new normal. Okay.
It seems like we might as well get used to it for a little bit
All
longer.
right. I got this. I got the timer on.
Okay, so
Ready,
15
set.
seconds. I'm going to show you a picture, and you have to guess what the brand is, what the logo is. And again, everyone watching in the audience, you can put in your answers and help Kimberly. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Set. Go.
Oh, that is Jelly Bellies.
Yes.
Woo! Okay, that took her 6 seconds. Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Oh, that is Dairy Queen.
Good.
2 seconds.
All right, I think she'll get this one. Let's see.
Oh, is that Sprint? No. I don't know that one.
Oh, Julia's saying jelly something. Thanks, Julia. Ooh, come
Not
on,
sure.
guys. Let's help her. We got 6 seconds.
Yeah, help
What
me,
do we
help
got?
me.
Let's help her with this one.
Let's help her. Anybody?
It starts with
Oh,
a-
we're done.
Oh,
No, it is for
Okay.
the audience, Julia. You can help.
It was
Oh,
Yelp.
Oh, it's Yelp. I don't do Yelp. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh wait, do you guys not have Yelp in Canada?
We do, but I'm just not on
Just
Yelp.
say no. Just say no. So we
Just
get-
say no. Okay, ready?
Thank you, Claudia, for helping. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cruise ship, right?
Yes.
Okay, ladies. Okay, audience, we can
Guys,
help.
come on, help her out.
There's a
Princess
cruise
Cruise?
ship. Princess Cruise.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, Princess.
Okay, good.
I'm the matchmaker. Was I allowed to do that?
No, but it's okay. We made it fun.
Oh, I'm on
I need
Team
help.
Kimberly.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're getting a bunch of Yelps now. That was like ages ago, guys. We passed that.
We're already on the next
tile.
one.
We're
guys.
on
Come
it.
on.
That's why
We're
there's a
several
little
tiles
delay.
ahead.
If you want to date me, you got to keep up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it. All right, guys.
All right.
Ready? Another
Okay.
15 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Here we go. I don't think you'll get this one.
Oh, was that Nesty Iced Tea?
Nesty.
What are you doing, Carm? And
She
no, it's not.
did it.
Nesty Iced Tea.
Nope.
Oh, Anthony. Hey, Anthony.
Oh, that one.
4C.
Or C. I don't know if we have that up here.
Oh, dang.
I grew up quickly this, so. All right, let me see. Oh, I think.
Okay.
I think
Got
you'll
one
get
more?
this.
Got one more?
We
Yeah.
got two more.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Ready?
I got this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this. Oh, oh my gosh,
You guys can help. You guys can help.
that's a good one. You know, it's
Oh,
funny. My background's in graphic design and advertising, and I'm really not too sure. I thought I'd be good at this. You got me.
I have that in my closet or in my kitchen. Wait, we're
Anyone
way
in the
past.
audience?
Anyone from the audience know this brand? El Paso.
Yes.
El Paso. Okay.
El Paso. El Paso.
All right,
Okay.
one more. I think you'll
Okay.
get this one, Kim, and I think you will appreciate Kimberly because you will appreciate
Okay.
it because it's in your background. Like,
All right.
no kidding. What is
Yeah.
this?
I think that's Air Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. We didn't keep score,
Thank you.
but we got Phoenix. Phoenix said El Paso. Anthony said Princess Cruises,
All right.
which is great. They got it
Thanks,
all.
guys, for playing along.
yay.
Yvette said Yelp. Karen said Yelp.
That was good.
Yelp. 4C. Guys, thank you so much for participating. This is so much fun.
Yeah. So
So
fun.
Kimberly, before you go, this is your chance to just really just say what you want. So is there anything that you'd like to share with us or the audience about finding your partner?
Oh, I think it's just for everybody. It's like just put yourself out there. Like this is something for me that is new. I've never done this before. And so if you're watching and you're like, I don't know if I might want to meet her, do something you haven't done before and say, yes, let me meet her. So message you guys, right? And,
In other words, Mitchell, send the plane ticket. She's going to LA.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's get moving on that, Mitchell. Don't forget to fill out an application because
Exactly.
Kimberly's love of her life and vice versa.
Woo!
yes,
I
yes.
would love that. I would love that.
we made it happen. So, Kimberly, thank you so much for sharing that. And just right before we go, I just want to recap a little bit. So, Kimberly, our beautiful Kimberly, is 41 years old. She is single, looking for love, looking for a man who's taller than 5'9" or 5'9" and taller, because she is 5'9". She's athletic. So this guy has to be athletic, interested in sports, have a good emotional intelligence, meaning he can have a conversation, he's in touch with his feelings, and he has a great vision for a partnership. If that sounds like you, gentlemen who are watching me, please, please, please fill out an application. We would love to introduce you to Kimberly. And if you're interested in nominating yourself or maybe one of your single friends who you're like, you know what, I don't know why this person's single, this guy, this gal, you can fill out an application to nominate them as well. We have that coming up. Let me go ahead and make sure that we put it right here. If you're interested in nominating someone, you can use that right there, that link to nominate someone. Kimberly, you're amazing. Carm and I have work to do after this behind the scenes, for sure.
I see applications coming through right now, so we're ready to screen them.
Thank you, Michelle,
we're ready to
so
screen
much.
them.
Thank you, Carmelia, for having me. This is a great experience, and I'm excited to find that fuzzy, warm love.
Yay!
All right.
All right, girl.
Okay,
Until next time.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right, well, there you have it. My goodness. Gentlemen, if you want to meet a woman that's on the move and she is ready to, I mean, it's scary for some people to think that they want to have a family, but you know what? It is always best as a matchmaker to just put it out there, to put your cards on the table and let people know. We're not about wasting time. We are about making matches and aligning people who share common interests and values and core compatibilities, such as family, finance, religion, physicality, career. Those are the things that we really want to focus on.
Absolutely, because we know that long term, those are the things that matter. And when we first meet someone, everything's great and everything's new, and then the novice of it, sometimes we can get so wrapped up in that we don't have those conversations and figure out those things that are really important. And that's where a matchmaker comes in. We want you to enjoy the chemistry and the endorphins and the hugging and kissing, but we want to make sure that the person you're hugging and kissing is the right one for you. And that's where a matchmaker comes in. So if you're interested in participating in our show, right, Carm, where do they have to go?
They have to go to Spicy Love Show. There's a bit.ly link which opens up an application, and you can also find Michelle, Love by Michelle G on Instagram.
Yes, Love by Michelle G on Instagram,
and at Carmelia Ray on Instagram, and on all of the pages that we just live stream, we will update how to get what Kimberly's looking for, and we will be. I think we're beginning to work with 2 singles next week, so we want to see you. And you're welcome to ask questions as well. So until next time.
Until next time, guys, don't forget, share this with your single friends, tag your single friends, and we'll be here once again on Spicy Love next Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Bring your drink, bring your questions, and bring an open mind. Until next time, see you guys.
Bye.
Ciao.